The Gini Foundation presents Gini, Capitalism, Cryptocurrencies, and the Battle for Human Rights. Written by Pharisee and Farr. Narrated by Dude Walker. This book should not exist. The economic dysfunction that is killing capitalism around the world today should not exist. The geopolitical dysfunction that is killing democracy around the world today should not exist. Yet here we are, living and suffering under the crushing weight of increasingly dysfunctional and corrupt institutions that are choking the life, liberty, and wealth out of billions of humans on Earth today. That's why this book must exist. This book explores many interconnected economic, geopolitical, social, and technological challenges facing humans around the world today. Our purpose here together is to wrap our minds around the core social, geopolitical, economic, and technical principles that are causing the problems described in each chapter, so that we can understand and embrace the corresponding solutions. Our mission: build a lifeboat for humanity. At times, it will feel like we are explorers on a nail-biting journey into uncharted psychological, philosophical, economic, and nonpartisan geopolitical territory. To maintain our bearing and to stay focused and mentally organized throughout this journey, each chapter ends with a section called Key Points. This section summarizes the top 3 principles in each chapter to maximize your attention to the most important concepts. Although many of the examples and case studies in this book are focused on the U.S. political and economic systems, the solutions described in this book are applicable to every human on Earth today. Anybody who has read my books and articles knows that I write from a nonpartisan perspective. It doesn't matter if a politician's name is Trump, Bush, Clinton, Obama, Reagan. All their brains are hijacked by the broken incentives in Washington. Once you scratch beneath the surface of their shallow talking points, it's easy to see that the outcomes of the economic and foreign policies of nearly all national-level U.S. politicians since the early 1980s have been substantially identical. For all those reasons, and to avoid any appearance of partisan favoritism, I generally don't name individual politicians when discussing public policies, because their names are merely incidental to the power of the political offices they control. Focused on broken economic and governance systems, not individual people or organizations. We are not attacking any particular person or organization in this book, but the purpose of public blockchain and cryptocurrency technologies is to resist various forms of government and corporate tyranny. So, Part 1 of this book covers several major systemic problems, especially regarding the U.S. government, that are hurting humanity today. Whenever a particular person or organization is mentioned, it's entirely incidental to the larger systemic problem being discussed. In other words, their names are merely part of the backstory of the larger issue. Focused on solutions. This is a book about solutions. Some of the solutions are technology-based, while other solutions presented are based on clearly defined, nonpartisan economic policies and human rights that all humans should expect in any civilized, democratic society. I respect your time. This book is intended to be thought-provoking, engaging, and sometimes entertaining, but the primary purpose of this book is to inspire action. Learning about problems and solutions without learning how to effectively implement the solutions is a waste of time. This book respects your time by delivering practical knowledge, timeless wisdom, and specific tools that can make a meaningful, positive impact in your life and community. This is the time. There are many historical cases of ideas and products that were too far ahead of their time, which caused them to fail due to the lack of mainstream adoption. The Gini Foundation team didn't want to be caught in that trap, so we waited for better timing. The research and analysis for the Broken Capitalism book revealed that public awareness of blockchains and cryptocurrencies seemed to be broad enough for the general public to embrace the systems we have wanted to build since 2013. Now, the time is right to launch the Gini Foundation based on the principles, philosophies, and technologies revealed in this book, which has been nearly 2 decades in the making.